Ladies and gentlemen, the transfer window is officially closed. And the biggest signing out of all of this in the world of football is Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak is now Liverpool's new number nine. He will be wearing the number nine shirt for this upcoming season and for years to come. I spoke about this in another video and I said that Alexander Isak joining Liverpool is like when Kevin Durant had signed for the Golden State Warriors after just losing to the Golden State Warriors the previous season in the conference final. Um, and he signed to a 73-9 win team. And the fact that he went on to win back-to-back NBA titles, beating LeBron James and the Cavaliers in 2017 and in 2018, probably should have three-peat in 2019, but that's a different story entirely. But I think that's the signing for Liverpool this season. This is they built the same pretty much. This is Liverpool's Kevin Durant, the icing on the cake for what has been an incredible, monumental season for Liverpool, honestly. And the fact that you're going to have Newcastle fans saying that how he went about it was wrong. We're going to have multiple media outlets saying how he went about it was wrong. We're going to have many rival fans saying that how he went about it was wrong. And I absolutely agree. But the issue, and I'm going to talk about it in another video with Mark Gahey, is that he wanted out because promises were not made. Because, and we know the whole saga. Can't bother get into it. But the fact of the matter is that it has happened. We've seen multiple times where Liverpool have been in contact with someone, almost signing, but until we see the pen to paper, it has happened. Yes, we saw reports that he only wants Liverpool. And he said it in his interview, completely understandable. But the fact that it has really happened, it speaks wonders to where the club is currently and where it's going. Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you, 10 years ago, we were signing players like Ricky Lambert, Lazar Markovic. Over 10 years, Jay Spearing, Stuart Downing, Jovanovic, a washed up Joe Cole. Those are the kind of signings that Liverpool had or had made under Roy Hodgson, under Kenny Dalglish, under Brendan Rodgers, until the great man, the rock of how all of this started in Jurgen Klopp, changing us from now doubters to believers. And really, this goes to him. All of this, all of the entire signings that we've made for over 400 million pounds for this summer transfer, for all the titles that they have won, and for the continued success of Liverpool was built on the back of a man who saw the vision, and that is Jurgen Klopp. The fact that Alexander Isak is signing top three, probably the best striker in the world, arguably, is signing for Liverpool, who has signed Ekitike as another backup, I can't call him a backup, as another striker, generational talent. Signed Florian Wirtz, generational talent. Still has one of the greatest wide forwards slash wingers slash strikers in the history of football in Mohamed Salah, and still has that supporting cast of world-class talent in Dominic Szoboszlai, McAllister, Ryan Gravenberch, and of course, one of the, if not the greatest defender, centre-back of all time in Virgil van Dijk, and keeper in Alisson. It goes to show that Liverpool has come a long way and we deserve it. Now, whether you want to believe, whether you agree or not, you can let me know in the comments. But this year, after winning the Premier League title last season by signing no one really except for Chiesa, the fact that Liverpool have spent and build and strengthen from a place of strength, it shows, one, the cohesion behind the boardroom. I've always said that the organization, any organization that is supposed to be successful, comes from the head, comes from the CEO onto the managing directors, because there has to be one vision and one goal. And the fact that Michael Edwards came back into this, and by the way, he has to probably get a statue. I'm just letting you know that from now. He probably have to get a statue. But the fact that Michael Edwards came in and he saw the vision and said that I want Alexander Isak, I need players, found the right manager, found the right coach in Arne Slot, found the perfect sporting director to complement his vision in Richard Hughes. And the fact that this trinity has pulled off probably the biggest transfer window in the history of football, we have to give them a round of applause. We have to give them a round of applause. And I'm happy. I'm happy about it. I couldn't wait to come home to talk about this. I could not wait to just like come in front of the camera and just discuss this in front of y'all. So just like, share, subscribe, and comment. But it's amazing that this is where Liverpool is at and where they're going. No, now, the most important thing for this signing in Alexander Isak is that it's going to be integration. It's going to be integration into what he likes, how he runs the channel, how he links up with the likes of Mohamed Salah and Florian Wirtz and Ekitike and the rest of the midfield, how he plays, how he attacks the ball. So that is going to be important. But also, no, we as Liverpool fans, our mindset now is not just to challenge. We have to win. Yes, and we should win this Premier League barring any injury. But in each competition that we go in, there is no more excuses for this club for not being favorites to win a competition, whether that be Carabao, whether that be FA Cup, whether that be Premier League, or whether that be the UEFA Champions League. You are now going toe to toe with Real Madrid and the Barcelonas and the Bayern Munichs and the PSGs of this nature. And I feel like it's grounding into a year or years of dominance for Liverpool. I feel like Manchester City has taken a step back in how they have progressed or should have progressed after winning the treble. Yes, they won the season prior to in 23-24 and losing Roger last season, but I feel like, and again, it's early season, it's early. But I feel like Liverpool are making the strides to dominate England as to how Manchester City and Manchester United dominated England. Chelsea had their spurts where they had two Premier League titles here and there. But that dominance of winning 4 in a row, winning 3 in a row, I think that's what Liverpool are going for. And that's a very good place to be. Now, is the squad perfect? No, it's not. There's still signings to be done. And I still think in terms of tactically, we're getting a little bit better. We're not there yet, particularly that we played yesterday against Arsenal and winning. But I feel like Slot is finding the key ways of integrating players into a system and philosophy that enables not just the system to elevate the game state, but gets the best out of each person. And if the hunger is there, one of the most important things for any footballer is that the hunger is there. But guys, until next time, Alexander Grahey, oh my God, Alexander Grahey. Alexander Isak is Liverpool's new number 9. And I can't wait till after the international break. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, guys. Until next time, peace.